MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show next. Wei-Yin Chen gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. Tap down the line. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Has to barehanded, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Four in foul ground. 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Now a snap move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in, number 12. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Softly hit here to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 2, the Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Davies will be on the mound for game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Dan Hero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red hot baseball recently.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, this team has to be hoping Matt Duffy gets it going really soon. He struggled the last 2 games, only 2 hits in the series, but he's a guy you can't let down on. One swing can get him hot and right back into a groove.
Set to get his day started, Hunter Pence. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. When you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Hunter Pence becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Broxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the fresh run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts. Power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Nathan Orr.
Set to get his day started, Nathan Orr. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Starlin Castro, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Broxton's on the move. 1 out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Broxton's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 10th, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in on it is Kane. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 2-0. Back at Marlins Park for the 3rd inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Standing in, Zach Davies, 9-1-2 due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Finally a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
The 1-1 home. To third. To his left, Duffy. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo King.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Kane. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pence on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 7, Eric Thames.
Now batting, Eric Thames, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Missed with a slider.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Scott Van Slyke. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. There's a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Jurickson Profar, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Standing in, Wei-Yin Chen. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in, Keon Broxton. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Van Slyke is right there, 1 down.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. Lays off 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper's foul right at home plate. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 12 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Duffy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
0-1.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Ready now for the Marlins, Hunter Pence, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent toward first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Ford.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bour bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 25th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Number 12 into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12. We played 4 full. Milwaukee leads it 2-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Counts 1-0.
This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He swings and grounds it to short. Backhanded. Here's Castro for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Stepping in now, Nathan Orr. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Chased the low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Starlin Castro. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hard hit at third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
So digging in now, J.T. Realmuto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column. Worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Bullet back up the middle, and Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in now, Zach Davies hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Realmuto waits on it. 1 out.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, Lorenzo Kane. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on straight.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The left fielder number 7, Eric Thames.
Ready for another shot now, Eric Thames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Realmuto corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Scott Van Slyke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-0 count. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Jurickson Profar.
Ready for another chance? Jurickson Profar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Broxton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 54, Wei Yin Chen.
Garrett Cooper will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Garrett Cooper.
And that's in there for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to South Florida. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Severino Gonzalez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Severino Gonzalez.
That'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock on the left side.
In now, Freddie Galvis.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Number 12 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box now, Tom Murphy, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Working to keep them in the game here. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get if the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Ready once again, Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. In the air, down the line in left. Thames sprinting after it. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Digging in once again, Hunter Pence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Offering on its way. There's a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Justin Bohr. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Scott Over has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Scott Over.
Leading off the inning, Nathan Orr, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball hit softly on the line to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
Stepping in now, Zach Davies. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty D, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it. Hopefully this gets them jumps.
Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score. As you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To Iglesias for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit this one hard the other way. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Eric Thames. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Eric Thames.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he...
He's set, and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses. 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this
Leading
one.
off for the Marlins, right fielder, Jurickson
First offering
Profar.
on its way. High fastball is in there. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Tomas Telis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Haley.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Broxton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 7, Matt Duffy.
Ready now, Matt Duffy. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Miami down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 2-0 finish today. The Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Davies with his 4th win this season as he tosses a complete game 1-hitter. Wei-Yin Chen pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.